WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Time to wake up! XL1 067. You're hanging with Johnny's house. Wake up Central Florida, time to feel the vibe. Welcome into Johnny's house, time to get live. Hall of Famer Johnny Magic, the leader of the show. Ryan spitting facts, not much he doesn't know. Ray on the side, spilling tea like a habit. We got you in the chat, hit send, we grab it. 1067, we're next to you riding. Johnny and the crew, we out here grinding. Johnny's house, start your day off right. From that first alarm sound to the last red light. From the trends to the stories to the things you need to know. Johnny's house on XL, we're your number one show. Y'all ready?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. You're listening to Johnny's House. It's a Monday morning. Hot, y'all. Woo! Mostly sunny. Heat index 103 is what it's going to feel like today. You know what you need to do. 20% chance of rain, 75 now.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Michael is now the biggest music biopic of all time.
It beat the Queen movie?
The what?
The movie
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like, what?
I was
What
thinking
about Queen music? What are you talking about?
I was thinking of like Queen Elizabeth, like Queen.
No, the group.
Yes, yeah. But then obviously music, whatever. Okay, so the king, yeah.
You know.
It's Monday. So Michael, basically what they're saying, it has now passed $912 million globally since.
Wow.
Yeah, so what they're saying, it's like the Bohemian Rhapsody one, they're saying is 911 million globally, but this one is just like, it's still going.
Even after his death, people are still fascinated.
Yeah.
Yes.
With Michael Jackson.
I watched the verdict over the weekend.
So did I, yeah. I actually wasn't shocked.
No, they didn't teach me anything. And I mentioned this off there. Only thing that just blows my mind as an adult, somebody says Michael Jackson wants to spend the night with your child, and you say yes.
Yeah. Well, that mom fought it for a little bit, and then finally she was just like,
fine, Michael.
I don't know.
I thought it was a better look at like the way the legal system works more than anything, because the Michael Jackson stuff, none of it was shocking to me. I do all of that stuff.
Yeah, everything was. Yeah, it's interesting to watch.
I don't know. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But anyways, Olivia Rodrigo is off to a massive start with this new album. You seem pretty sad for A Girl So in Love. We just launched it on Friday. She did a lot of stuff with iHeartRadio. But what they're saying is that for Spotify, this project has become the most streamed album by a female artist in a single day. So that means she beat out Taylor Swift. She's doing great. So the album also earned Amazon's Music biggest global first-day streaming debut of any album released in the platform.
Global.
Yep. So I mean, she's dominating streaming right now. So obviously this is really big for her. And she's really excited. I think she was talking about, like, in the interview, that she was really nervous to drop this because obviously it's been a little bit since her last album came out. But
this is what, a third?
Yes.
Because they usually have that, what is it, sophomore curse.
Is this her third
I think
one?
it's her second.
Is her second? No, this is her second one.
See, that's why
she was so nervous, because this is her second one.
Yeah, because the driver's license thing, she wrote on that for a long time.
Yeah,
okay.
she
Yeah.
did.
Wait, no, she had Sour, right? And then she had Guts. Was that her second one?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought those were the same. But no, you're right.
Yeah, I think this might be her third.
A third, okay. Yeah.
But either way, I mean, she's just dominating. And so I'm very excited for her that she's beating all these records.
Yeah, this is third.
Because you look back on Lord, her second one, that was it.
Oh, God. I know.
That first one, she came out, I would say, just as strong as Olivia Rodrigo. And then she dropped that second one.
Lord's doing pretty good with other stuff, which is like which is crazy to me. Like,
she's a pickleball champion.
For like a hot minute, no, she was doing like some EDM stuff, or like some like DJing stuff, and like I don't know. But anyways, Disclosure Day obviously won the box office over the weekend. Steven Spielberg's this is his 44 million.
That's all?
Yeah. So what they're saying is like this latest one, 44 million, more than enough to take the top spot. So that's this weekend in the box office wasn't that big. But Obsession is still killing it. They had 19 million over this weekend.
You think it was World Cup? Because I mean, they've been hyping this movie for about a year.
Also, the Knicks. So like, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
There is a lot going on right now.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I think they said it made 48 like worldwide too. So it's close to 100 million.
How much did it?
Like 115.
Okay.
So like they'll
They'll
be
make it
fine.
money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said,
Wow.
Obsession is dominating. Scary Movie dropped in third place.
Well, yeah, you know.
With 14.5 million. But I mean, they won the box office the weekend before.
Yeah.
So there are still a lot of people going to the movies.
Yeah, Scary Movie is one of those movies that if you want to see it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're like, eh.
I want to see it.
See, I wanted to go see the Steven Spielberg movie. I was telling Brian, I was thinking about
Day.
Disclosure Day. I thought I was gonna push it yesterday and go, you know what? I know Sunday's usually my chill day, but I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm hearing all this, like maybe it's all right.
I just I
mean,
said,
it's
I
got
think there's a
great
lot
reviews.
of stuff going on.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of stuff, but it has great reviews.
Yeah. All right, it's a Monday, and we did a lot of stuff over this weekend, and we'll tell you exactly where it is and where we were when we get back on Johnny's house. Bruno Mars on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 106.7, 6:19 in the morning, and it's going to be hot today. Wow, mostly sunny. Heat index 103. It's almost 80 right now, and there's a 20% chance of rain. And they said, I think Thursday it's going to be 95 with a heat index like 110 or something.
Right.
Yesterday, as soon as I'm like, yep, it's here. That Florida heat is here. It ain't playing right now.
Even the breeze was hot.
Everything. Friday night, I just spent time getting everything prepared for Saturday, a night out with Johnny. I found this place that you can get flowers at a discount, but they come from South America.
Oh, okay.
so
they're imported. That's even better.
There. So they had to have a signature. So I'm like, look, I got tomorrow. So I had to go to the pickup place on Bennett Drive to pick them up Saturday morning. You can't give roses out with thorns on them. So we had to clear the thorns out. Took him to his grandmother's, and it was so much fun. It came out. Showed up and showed out. I think I closed the place, but I didn't drink a lot. I drink wine. I can't be done.
You were there till 2?
Yeah, just about.
Dang.
Watched the last part game there, and the played, and the DJ and our boy Ricky. He put time coming out, showing
it was
up
fun.
Live. If you've never gone, check. I left him over there till 3 in the afternoon.
That's
his grandmother. It's not like he's hanging in the street.
It's quality time.
Yeah, he's hanging with his grandmother. And when he starts driving, I'll text him. You can drive home.
Right, but not until I text you.
Not until I text you. And then just grilled yesterday and got ready for today.
Nice.
Miss Ray, how was your weekend?
It was good. Friday, we went over to Universal for a little bit and rode some rides. And then we ended up meeting up with Brian and his wife, and we went to Aventura and that rooftop bar. It's just so nice up there.
How was it with the weather?
It was good.
It was good.
I mean, like you could see like the rainbows and stuff because it had just gotten done raining.
Yeah.
And so it was nice. After the rain, it wasn't too bad. Then we ended up at the Red Velvet Lounge at the Hard Rock. So it was good. And then Saturday, I kind of hung out by the pool for a little bit. Then went to your event.
Man.
And then
Busy
Sunday,
weekend.
yesterday I ran some errands and then kind of just relaxed. I watched the Michael Jackson verdict.
All 3 episodes?
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't.
Good.
I just don't understand. Mom, can Michael spend the night?
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately, people sell their kids.
Well, the thing is, you know what, Brian, we were talking about this earlier. The only thing I got out of this that I hadn't seen before, they showed the pictures of the kids. They're adults now.
Yeah.
So during that time that was happening, all you know about this kid or this kid whose family got $30 million. Well, that kid's a grown man now.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched it too. Just learned a lot about how the way the legal system works and the jockeying back and forth.
B, how was yours?
It was cool. So Friday we stayed at Sapphire Falls. They hooked me up with this ridiculous room, which was awesome.
It was nice.
So yeah, that was fun. And then we did have a couple of drinks, a couple of 2-minute drinks. We met up with Ray and Kim over at Aventura with some friends of ours, and then we ended up at Velvet Lounge and Hard Rock. And then my wife and I ended up back in the lobby bar because we can't ever just stop.
Because
that was dumb.
I saw how you were Saturday night, and I saw how Ray was, and y'all hung out. I'm like, okay, Ray was fine.
I went through 7 old fashions Friday night.
I ain't seen you hurting like that since a cruise.
You ain't supposed to drink 7 old fashions in one night. You're supposed to sip 1 or 2.
Yeah, I had 5 gin and tonics.
Wow.
And I took one to go, but I ended up it just melted next to my nightstand. I did not drink it.
I could have done without the last one at the lobby bar because they were closing. We're like, we got time? They're like, yeah, let's do it.
I think the most I've done is 3.5.
Yeah.
And the half was like, I'm going to call it a night.
No.
You did. I think you got some kind of record.
They were going down, man. It was nice.
That's the scary part.
Yeah. And so but you know what? On the positive side, at your event Saturday night, I didn't even feel like drinking.
Nope.
So it was a fun event, though.
Yeah.
I was like, Brian, you want to drink? Nah,
that made it even better. I said peanut butter old fashioned literally all night, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So Saturday I was worthless until I did pull myself out of bed to go to your event. Thankfully, I didn't have to work. because I wasn't in no shape to do any work. And then yesterday, my wife had to show houses literally all day. I feel bad for her in this heat.
Yeah.
So I watched some TV. I watched The Verdict, all 3 episodes, played a little Xbox, watched a little soccer, fell asleep.
Well, you needed a day like that.
Yes.
I mean, really, if not, you've been hurting today.
No, it's fabulous. And then because I did catch a little bit of a nap, I stayed up to watch the beginning of the UFC Freedom 250. The
I thought it was gonna be on regular TV, and
Paramount Plus.
I
the
got
setup
that
was
now.
awesome.
Was it
like,
really?
oh my gosh, it looked really, really cool. And I made it through the first fight, but I'm like, I can't stay up all night, so I turned it off because I knew
I don't know who was fine. I saw some highlights, and this one guy just getting hit in the face.
Yeah,
just constantly hit in the face.
Yeah,
and the guy that hit him in the face was so tired of hitting him in the face that after he won, he just laid out.
UFC, I love it, but at the same time, it hurts me to watch it because it's just straight beating people.
Brutal, just straight up brutal.
I like the tactical part, but when they get a guy on the ground and just start pounding him, I'm like, all right, stop.
Just brutal.
Someone throw a damn towel.
Please. Like Rocket.
Somebody throw the towel. One dude knocked someone out, saluted the president while the guy was falling to the ground, and before he hit the ground, he had the salute done because he knew he knocked him out. I'm like, holy crap!
My first session, and somebody hit me in the face. I'm like, you know what? This ain't my sport.
No,
it's not my sport.
Anywhere where a move that's legal is called ground and pound, that's bad.
Fist to elbow,
ground
to your
and pound.
face.
I don't want no grounding or pounding. I'm sorry, but it looked awesome. It did look awesome.
I'm sitting there. Y'all ain't hear me scream, stop the fight. Y'all ain't hear me. Stop.
I'm tapping.
Y'all ain't see that? But people love it, man. All right, listen, we need to find out what's on your mind. It's been a couple days. I mean, anything that's happening. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend, and we can talk about any of it except politics and traffic, because you don't complain about that every single day. But anything else is up for grab. Got 2 tickets to see Hillary Duff June 23rd at the Tampa Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. But you got to call us, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or text the XL Mobile 41067. Anything that's on your mind, we hand the show over to you. We'll talk about it. What is on your mind? Let's get into it. And Hillary Duff tickets for grabs on Johnny's House. 638 is Johnny's house. It's Monday. It's going to be hot, feeling like 103 with the heat index. It's close to 80 right now, mostly sunny with a 20% chance of rain. Anything you want to talk about, that's when you call us up. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or you can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. I don't know if you guys saw, I think everybody's seen that viral video of a woman thought she was going bungee jumping, and they didn't put the cord, but she wasn't bungee jumping. It's something. It was like
cliff diving or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a swing.
You go under a bridge, like your momentum takes you like under a bridge, and you swing back and forth like you're flying.
Yeah, and they didn't have any communication because they thought that they was testing it, and the guy didn't put the rope on it, and they pretty much just tossed her.
They just threw her over the bridge.
Somebody wants to know, how big a thrill seeker are you? I am not. I think the thrillest thing I've ever done is I jumped out of a plane.
Yeah, you went skydiving.
That was it. That's it. That's the level right there.
Yeah.
But when I did that, I can see how you can be addicted to it, because I was on this high for about 5 days, and it was just like the endorphins. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But then after it died, I didn't seek anymore.
Yeah.
That was it. And at this point in my life, I ain't seeking no thrills.
Yeah.
We go on vacation. You guys gonna do the excursions. They're going up a mountain and have fun. I ain't going.
Yeah.
Brian, what's the thrillingest thing you've ever done?
I went skydiving.
Yeah.
But I did it for charity. So there was a domestic violence charity where you could bid to skydive with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I signed up. I'm like, that's a great cause. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I would have never seeked it out myself.
Yeah.
And then I've never wanted to do it since.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was like when you're up there, you're like, man, this is crazy. You're watching everything. I've got the video still.
Yeah,
I've got all the
here.
photos. But I didn't go, okay, when can we go again?
Yeah.
I've gone on excursions. I went to Jamaica once, and they did the ATVs,
and
it had been raining, but they wanted you to take your bike up this hill, the steep hill. And one person went up and they came back down, and I fortunately made it up. But I thought about it. I could have flipped up and died.
Oh, yeah,
right
for
there.
sure.
We did dune buggies and we did drift racing through Mexico. That was awesome. I would do that again in a second.
As long as you can get back, but one wrong move. Ray, what's the thrillingest thing you've ever done?
I have not been skydiving, and it's not for me.
It's right there.
There's something with heights that I just can't do, and the biggest thing that I've done is a slingshot, and that was very sketchy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You did that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that.
Nope.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, after doing that, I'm like, why did I? Like, it was so stupid. I'm like, I will never do that again. And I
love it and I know it's not cool when people do the slingshot and they pass out.
Yeah. I could totally see how it happens, because your body just doesn't know what to do, especially if you don't like heights. Like, I do not like heights at all.
Yeah.
And so.
But they always come back, though.
Yeah, I can't. I cannot. But I mean, like, anything like ATVs and all that, I am totally down for. Yeah, if you go fast, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But anything with heights.
But you don't seek it, though. If the opportunity occurs, I think I'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, B, what they saying over there, man?
Let's see. XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Let's see. Someone threw out how much money they had to spend on their cat surgery, $2,500.
Woo!
So what's the most you'd spend on your pet?
The most I've had to spend, or the most I would spend? Because here's a funny thing, and it ain't funny. When you have a limit on how much you're going to spend, there's a decision to be made.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
There's a decision.
100%.
And I don't even want to talk about that decision, but there's a decision to be made.
Yes.
If you ain't trying to go the long haul, there's a decision. I think the most I've ever spent was on my little dog, Sookie. She had something, and they had to put her up. I think about $800.
Oh, my God, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
800. That was $800.
I know.
Something happened between then and now, because pet surgery is now like humans.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's outrageous.
How much you had to spend?
I've spent it was over $3,000. And it's because when my dog, I was gonna say when my son, when my dog got neutered, they did the surgery wrong and he almost bled out. And so they had to take him to an emergency vet, and then I had to pay for that.
But they messed up.
Yeah. Trust me.
$3,000.
I tried to sue them, but then you sign paperwork saying that, like, if something goes wrong and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, $3,000.
$3,000. I be.
The same thing in the thousands for London, because she had cataracts and she also had cancer. We had to have removed. So my new dog, they said she might have knee surgery. That was going to set me back a couple thousand.
Wow.
But then it was fine. Like she was young, so she kind of I guess she walked it off.
'Cause
she's good now. But I have pet insurance now.
Yeah.
Because they offer
we
it through
didn't have
work,
it.
and it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, we didn't have
relatively speaking.
And back then, it wasn't outrageous. Vets, I have to give it to you. I'll slowly roll that price up there.
Yeah.
Y'all making just as much as doctors are. All right, so that's the question. I want to find out, how much have you spent on your pet, and do you have a limit? Do you have a limit on how much you would spend? 407-919-1067-877, 919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067, live stream, social media, wake up, let's get started. You had a pet, they got sick, you took them to the vet. What is the largest amount you had to spend on your pet? 407-919-1067, 877, 919-1067. Look, we'll find out together next when you call us on Johnny's House. 655 Johnny's house, 79, getting up to 103 with the heat index, mostly sunny and a 20% chance of rain. Someone mentioned they had to pay about $2,500 for their dog or their pet that got sick. We want to find out what's the largest amount you've had to spend on making sure that your pet is healthy. From Longwood, Kiara, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Kiara, what kind of pet do you have?
Well, my parents have 3 Frenchies.
Ooh. And how much you had to spend?
My dad had to spend about like $12,000 one time.
What happened with the little Frenchie? What happened?
Yeah, so we were staying with my parents at the time, and I have 2 little boys. And of course, the favorite dog happened to be the one to get a hold of my 3-year-old's Hot Wheels monster truck.
And he ate it?
And ate all 4 of the wheels off of it.
Oh, man.
And yeah, the wheels obviously were too big for him to pass and were creating blockages. So they had to go in and do surgery to get it removed.
12
And of course, it was an emergency situation.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we had to
whenever
go
it's
to
an
the
emergency.
vet.
Yeah,
had
that's
to
gonna
do
double you.
it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. And then he had to stay for a couple nights.
It's like staying in a real hospital.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
little Frenchie fine now, though, right?
Yeah, he's fine. He's lucky he was the favorite.
Hey,
Very lucky.
he's lucky he was with your parents because my parents would gave him some laxatives.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hope and pray for the best. Hold on, Kiara. From Longwood, from Ocala. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, good morning.
Tammy, what's the most you had to spend on a pet?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. What were you doing?
Hey, yeah. I'm driving. So
Oh,
I was
okay. Be
turning a
careful.
corner
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. You can hang up on us then. That's fine.
No, I didn't hang up.
How much?
25,000 right around.
For what?
Yeah, I have a Rottweiler, and she was born with bilateral hip dysplasia, so she had double hip surgery, which is about $15,000. And then while she was recovering from that, she got hit in the face. A cat slapped her face and punctured her cornea. So then I had to have eye treatments done up at Shands at the veterinary hospital
Oh
there.
my gosh.
You know, you could clone that
Yeah,
dog for less
so-
than 25,000.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Hey,
is
hold on.
insane.
Ray, what they saying?
Oh my gosh. Somebody said $6,300.
Hey, if you ain't saying $25,000, just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Somebody said I had to say goodbye to my cat a couple of months ago because I will never be able to afford the $20,000 surgery that they quoted me on for her to survive. She had kidney stones.
And B.
Yeah, XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in the wreck. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Someone's dog got into the trash during their time of the month and ate the lady products.
Oh.
They couldn't get those out, so $10,000 for the surgery.
Okay.
Oh, that's awful.
All right. Ray, celebrity news.
Tyra Banks is suing Netflix for defamation.
You're going to hear about it after this on Johnny's House.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so you probably didn't see it.
What's that?
Tyra Banks, the reality check inside America's Next Top Model.
Didn't see that one.
Yep.
So I watched the documentary because I watched America's Next Top Model religiously
Okay, that was
growing
your
up.
show. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I have to watch this. And now Tyra Banks is turning around and suing Netflix for defamation. She's claiming that she was misled into participating in the documentary. She agreed to interview because I was telling you, like, she was fully hands-on, like doing the interview. She was having discussions about the show's legacy, and she wanted to take responsibility for past mistakes. She says only 16 minutes of a 3.5-hour interview was used.
That's how it works. Yes.
Yeah. But then also she's alleging that Netflix basically stripped out of context and reassembled her words. And so now she's suing for defamation. The crazy thing is that I remember coming in telling you guys, like, it was wild to see that the cameras could go into the bathroom if there was more than one person in the bathroom and there was some sexual assault issues that had happened on the show. And like people were like, Tyra Banks, what the heck? Why didn't you step up and do something for this girl that was being assaulted?
Okay.
And so now that's where it's going back to. So she is suggesting that she did actually try to go with like the contestant that had the alleged sexual assault, and she was saying that like the complete fabrication that's happening right now about like her being in the inappropriate conduct and like not escalating concerns, because she said she did. She said she did pause production for sexual harassment training. And so she was like, none of that was put into the Netflix documentary. But she's like, I paused production for sexual assault training after that whole situation unfolded.
I see this one going away in a couple of weeks.
You think
because she probably didn't read, or her lawyers didn't read the whole contract that she signed with them.
Yeah.
It said once that you get permission that you can't, you pretty much, they're gonna
unless she has raw footage that she could show they pieced things together and made it sound like something she didn't say.
So if she had her crew filming at the same time they had theirs.
But she said that she did take the appropriate steps to make sure that stuff that happened on set didn't, happen ever again. And so none of that, because like I said, none of that was in the Netflix documentary. I was like, when I watched it, I was like, oh my God, she knew all about this and didn't do anything about it.
But if she knew that there was if they're going to do a documentary and there was some things, there were some scandals or some way that she was looked at, she got to understand that's going to come in the documentary. You can't get mad because of those things that occurred and it made you look bad.
Yeah.
They happened.
I know.
If they happen.
I just like, I don't know. I'll be curious to see if she actually settles with them or what happens.
I bet it'll disappear.
Yeah. Obviously, everybody's talking about the Knicks over the weekend, winning Game 5, beating the Spurs. But now it looks like Jalen Brunson, he's actually coming out and talking to the Swifties.
Okay.
He's got something to say. So do you remember we were talking about Monica McNutt? She's the broadcaster that was questioning Taylor's loyalty. Like, why is she on the sidelines?
Yeah, she's not a fan. Why is she here for Game 4? Whatever.
Yeah. So she was like, get out of here, girl. Well, Jalen Brunson, he was like, listen, Swifties, she's a good one. Cut her some slack. It's all good. I promise.
Yeah.
And so for the fact that like he just won.
Yeah.
And he's basically coming to his broadcaster's defense saying, Swifties, you got to cut her some slack.
Yeah. It's like, listen, because I guarantee Swifties getting an opportunity to attack, they're attacking hard.
Yeah, they were killing her. She did apologize the next day, but she apologized. She did the half thing. If I was wrong, I'm sorry. But I didn't think I was wrong. And so like,
Swifty's like, continue the attack.
Yeah. But for him to come out and like come to her defense, he was like, I just need to shut this down now.
Yeah. Because she do a lot of reporting for New York.
She's a radio broadcaster for the Knicks.
For the Knicks. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, she's family.
And she's a WNBA player, so like she's a basksketball person.
Yeah, she's family. I
to
understand
him,
that.
So that's why he was like, all right.
But he's saying, I'm going to be nice because I don't want y'all to put that swarm on me. I don't want that smoke. Let me enjoy this championship we got, man. All right, we'll come back, find out what is happening, keep you up to date, what's trending. Brian's going to do it next. Johnny's House. It's 7:09. It's Monday. It's going to be hot, like 103, what it's going to feel like. It's already close to 80, and it's going to be sunny with a 20% chance of rain. Some of you stayed away from the news and everything all weekend, so Brian's going to update us and tell us what is trending, man.
What's trending? Brought to you by Pineapple Healthcare, locations in Orlando, Kissimmee, and Lakeland. Pineapple Healthcare, we are better together. Well, after more than 3 months of fighting, the United States and Iran have agreed to a deal.
They both said it.
Yes, finally. Aiming to end the conflict and reopen the straits. President Trump announced it yesterday. Officials from both countries have confirmed it finally, because a lot of times we say something and they say something.
When you say that, we didn't agree to that.
Under the deal, Iran's going to reopen the strait and hand over their enriched uranium and pause all of their nuclear weapon programs. U.S. is going to lift the naval blockade and release some of their frozen assets. The formal signing is expected to happen on Friday in Switzerland. Obviously, oil prices are already dropping before the markets open, so that's kind of good. Hopefully,
I mean, go to Switzerland.
It should trickle down.
Go ahead and bring us back some of that chocolate. It's really good over there.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. And now, the funny thing is, their state-run TV over there said their headline was "The U.S. forced into an agreement." That's the way they position it.
Man, I got to tell my people what I got to tell them, because when it's said and done, I still got to save face.
Someone posted a screenshot of that. I'm like, really?
Of course they did.
Really? I might just drop one more just to let y'all know.
Look, we gotta live here, y'all.
That's why I'm not president. Orlando is about to get a new attraction that's pretty cool. It's going to be at the Florida Mall starting June 25th. It's called Smithsonian Starstruck. So it's this immersive virtual reality experience. It lets you walk through galaxies, black holes, exploding stars. Basically, you use VR headsets to walk through space, and it'll be like you're really there. And they use all of the data collected from real powerful telescopes. So the stuff you're walking through is actual footage recovered by telescopes, which is pretty cool. So you can explore and interact. They say it's basically like a documentary about space that you get to walk through, which is pretty cool. And it's a free roam journey. So you walk through and see what you want to see. So tickets are on sale now, $29 for adults, $24 for kids, and it starts on June 25th.
Listen, if space is your thing, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Unless you get picked, this is as close as you're going to get.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you watch the U.S. men's national team on Friday night, you saw a pretty solid kickoff to the World Cup. We beat Paraguay 4-1 in the tournament opener for the U.S.
They got frustrated quickly.
Yeah.
They really did.
Got a little chippy. 25 million people tuned in to watch, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
So up next for Team USA is Australia. They'll meet Friday, 3:00 from Seattle. So we head into that one as a favorite. So we should win that one too. That would put us in a pretty good position to move on to the next round of the World Cup. So.
I think the world needed World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, and we were talking about this earlier off air, all the places, the big venues here in Central Florida that are showing World Cup packed.
Yep.
I mean, not just crowded.
Yep.
Indoors, outdoors, downtown, I drive everywhere.
So Friday, I'll be at Wall Street for the USA game. So I'll be there later. I'll be there for the second half and then into the next game. But we're with Michelob Ultra. We're giving away tickets again. So that'll be Friday.
Good time, man. It's a good time, man. I tell you, if anything that can, unify people and make you go out and smile and cheer on the same, I say do it. Do it. Go cheer on the USA. All right, listen, it is time for us to wake up the city. It's time to find out your hype song, the song that you love to hear that wakes you up, gets you going before you go out, before you start your day, you're feeling kind of down. This is the song that you play. We want to hear it, and we're going to give somebody 2 tickets to see Melanie Martinez at the Kia Center coming up on July the 30th. If you want those tickets, all you got to do is tell us the song that you love to hear, that you love to play, has a lot of energy, that when you hear it, it makes you smile, gets you going. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That's the only way to win the tickets. You got to call and get in, and we're going to give you these tickets to Melanie Martinez, but you got to tell us and help us wake up the city. What is your hype song? We'll get those, and we'll play them when we come back on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 727 on the day. It's going to be hot, feeling like 103, 79 with a 20% chance of rain. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly sunny today. I know you had a long weekend. You like dragging. So we do this just for you. It's called Your Hype Song, the song that you want us to play that you wake up to, and hopefully it'll wake other people up. Got 2 tickets to Melanie Martinez at the Kia Center. That's on July 30th. Kicking off today is over in Davenport. Elisa, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. You sound awake today. That's good. That's good.
Oh, I'm ready.
You're ready. All right, Alicia, what's your hype song?
Ice Cube.
Which song? Is it all of them? You want to play the whole library? Which song?
Back it up.
Back it up.
I don't think I know that one, but
you mean put your back into it?
Put your back into it.
Yeah, it's called You Can Do It.
You can do it.
You can do it.
There you go.
You can do it.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
You can do it. Put your
Oh yeah.
Back into it.
I can do it. Put your back into it. Put your,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Elisa, you messed up the song.
She said, "Oh, but when a kid does it, it's cute."
It is cute. When you don't, in this.
My mom used to drop it.
Your mom used to drop it.
Yeah.
Your mom used to drop it.
We used to clean the house and drop it to the floor.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I can see you cleaning the house to
It just
that.
reminds me of Save the Last Dance.
Really?
That
I
song
didn't
was
see
in that
Save
the
movie.
Last
Dance.
It's good.
For Winter Springs, Javier, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we need to get hype, man. What's your hype song?
Turbulence by Lil Jon and Steve Aoki.
Okay, and what is it about this song?
Well, I mean, right, really, it's kind of like sometimes I'm feeling really down, and it's kind of like a metaphor, I guess. You know, facing life and facing turbulence in life. You know, just got to meet it head on and attack it instead of getting all depressed.
Okay, all right.
I had to fast forward. It's got a long ride up.
Yeah, I think it's around a 1 minute mark or something.
Oh, this is. Oh, it got energy.
This is where he throws the cake at people.
Oh, this is what it is. And people want to get hit by the cake.
Yes, they do.
Turn it up. All right. I like this. I don't even like this music. I like this. Oh, it turned up even more. Drop. I like that. All right. All right. Let's go to Palm Bay and talk to Nikki. Nikki, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Man, you got some energy ahead of you because I know you're going to take it to the next level. They did good,
I'm
Nikki.
fixing to go into the gym, so we got to.
All right, so what's your hype song?
All right, my hype song is Shake It Off with Taylor Swift. She gets me going.
Okay, I like the energy in that. I like the energy in that.
I stay out too late.
Yeah.
Nothing in my brain.
Go ahead.
That's what people say.
Oh.
That's what people say. I don't want too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop.
Nikki sang a little bit somewhere.
I got this music in my
It's gonna be all right.
All right. Good song. And do what with it?
Shake it off.
All right, we got some good songs. Elisa, number one, Ice Cube, Booty, Bite Back and stuff. Javier, Turbulence, and Nikki, some Taylor Swift. We're going to put them all on the wheel so everybody has a fair chance of winning. And we're going to hook somebody up with those tickets to see Melanie Martinez at the Kia Center on July 30th. And the winner is number 3. Nikki, congratulations.
Woo, yes,
You did it.
Thank you.
Two tickets, Melanie Martinez at the Kia Center July 30th because the wheel chose your hype song. I want to thank you for that.
Woo, woo.
Woo.
Thank you.
She said, woo, woo.
Woo.
You hold on. We'll get some information. We come back. We're going to talk about great-grandparents on Johnny's House. It's Monday. It's Johnny's house. It's going to be warm today. Now, you know it's going to be hot. I ain't going to lie to y'all. It's going to be hot. 103, 79 right now. Sunshine and 20% chance, which means probably you ain't going to get none. So just be ready. It's going to be nice and warm today. Ray, you were looking at a poll, and what was it asking people?
So it was like YouGov.com,
Okay.
and they were asking people if you've ever met your great-grandparents.
Ooh.
And they said there's a lot of people nowadays that actually have, because of like modern medicine, obviously, it can keep people living a little bit longer.
Also, you have a baby at 16.
That's a lot of it.
Or that. But they're saying nearly 8,000 people actually weighed in, and 31% of them said yes, they've met their great-grandparents.
My mom is a great-great.
That's
awesome. Great?
A great-great.
That is awesome.
That is, wow.
Great. I'm like, my goodness. I only knew my two grandmothers. I never met my grandfathers, and their parents never met them.
Really?
So the first I go is grandmothers. That's it.
Yeah, so I was lucky enough
pictures.
to have both sets of my great-grandparents for a little bit. Yeah.
That's awesome.
For a little bit. I was really young for one set of them, so I don't really remember, but the other set I do remember. And my kids have a set of great-grandparents that they're growing up with.
Really?
That's cool.
They have a great-grandpa and a great-grandma in New York that they absolutely love.
It got to be for a great-great-grandparent. It has to be so rewarding to look over your whole family and go, this is me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sit back and like, man, great-great-grandma, if it wasn't for her,
nobody would be here.
None of this gathering, this barbecue, this get-together would not happen at all. So I would just sit back and just go, wow.
It's crazy because when we were in New York, my kids were playing in the basement that I grew up playing in, and that was their great-grandpa's house.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Great-grandpa. B, how far you go back?
So I only met one, my great grandmother. We actually called her Granny, and she was like Granny from Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. She wore a dress with work boots.
Oh my God.
She had a hat with a flower on it. She had a shotgun. I'm not joking. The one core memory I have of her is she did come to my birthday when I was in second grade at the time Showbiz Pizza Place over in Altamont. It's Chuck E. Cheese now, but it used to be Showbiz Pizza. And we played that game where you shot shotguns at like things that float across the screen.
Don't tell me she killed it.
Oh, she was killing it.
Oh, I love that.
My family's from Kentucky, so my family's country.
That is incredible.
So your great-grandma said, step back, boys.
She had her dress on with the flowers, had the hat on with the flowers, her work boots, picked up the shotgun.
Wow.
That's the one core memory I have of her. But that's almost the only one I have. But I did meet her, but nobody else. And my son doesn't. No, he's out of grandparents even.
Oh, wow.
My wife's mom is all he's got left. Yeah.
I'll never forget my grandmother, my dad's mom. I've never saw her without a mumu on. She always had a mumu on.
Yeah.
Always had a mumu on. Every single, hey grandma, mumu. Hey, how you doing? Mumu.
That's how my grandpa, my kid's great-grandpa, is always Bill stuff. He's never not wearing something Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Always.
My great-grandma, Granny, we called her, always had a dress. And it always had a flower pattern. But it had like lacy things on the arms and the neck. But always, no matter what, when I saw her, that's what I remember. And then she damn sure wore those boots. She looked like, I swear to God, when I watch Beverly Hillbillies, it reminds me so much of her. I'm like, well, that's my grandmother.
I told my son this. I probably said this on the air. My dad's grandmother always made cakes because she had so many grandkids. I mean, she probably had like 60 grandkids. So she always had cake, but she forgot to date them. So
no.
You don't know if that cake was from last week or last month. Hey, grandma, I made some cake. Hey, it's cake crunchy. Y'all about to start putting some dates.
Maybe that's why you're so good at telling age on food.
Got a little life on it.
Got a lot of life on it. Grandma, when you make it? I think I made it 2 days ago. But hey, she's sitting right there. You got to eat it.
Yeah.
You got to eat it. I want to find out from you, how many of you have met your great-grandparents? Your great-grandparents. Because if I was a great-grandparent, I would just sit back and wow, this is all me. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. And live streamers, we want to hear from you. And if you're a great-grandparent and you're listening, I want to hear from you. How do you feel being a great-grandparent? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you got them, we want to talk about them on Johnny's House. Johnny's house 752, 80, getting up to 103 with the heat index, mostly sunny, and there's a slight chance of rain. Just a simple question. Have you met your great-grandparents yet? If so, we want to know all about it because a lot of people have never gone that far and met them. From calling us from actual New York, Josh. Josh, good morning.
Good morning.
So you listen to us up there, even though you got all those amazing stations in New York City?
I've lived in New York all my life, and any real New Yorker will tell you we can't stand Funk Flex when he talks on the radio.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are hardcore.
Any real New Yorker will tell you that when you hear Funk Flex dropping bombs, and the moment you hear his voice, you look for any other station to change for like 5 minutes.
Man, I hope somebody's
either
like
that. It's either that or when he plays music, he'll restart the song like 10 times. Like, all right, let's switch the radio for 5 minutes.
Really? Wow.
Oh, that sucks.
I wonder if people say that about Johnny's
That's what
house.
I say. In New York, man, everybody know if you're in Orlando,
Right.
you listen to Johnny's house. As soon as Johnny start mumbling, we take the channel.
Not for nothing. I moved to Florida 4 years ago because of school.
Okay.
And I was in Fort Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
106 don't reach Fort Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm in Orlando, I listen to y'all, and even when y'all talk, just the conversation that y'all talking is funny, is hilarious. I keep the radio station on while y'all talking because I'm vibing with y'all.
I appreciate
But when
that.
I go to New York, I listen to hip hop and R&B. That's my thing. I love hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
But the moment Funk's voice come on the radio, they gotta change it.
All right. So have you met your great grandparents?
Yeah, my great grandmother in Puerto Rico. This tiny little old lady that lives on a ranch on a farm with the rest of the family. But
really,
I've seen pictures of her when she was younger.
Uh-huh.
And she looked like this tall, powerful woman. And then you look at the great grandparent and you're like, where'd this 4'5" woman come from?
How many grandkids and great grandkids would you say that she had? Or she has now?
All total?
Yeah.
I want to say maybe about 28, 29.
And just think of all of them that came from that little 4-foot lady you're talking about. Everything.
Yeah, it's bad. And when I met her, I didn't believe it because you look at me, I'm light skinned with green eyes. If I didn't have the Spanish features, you would assume I'm Caucasian. I go to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I look at this woman. My father goes, "This is my grandmother. This is your great grandmother." I look at this 4'5" woman, and she's black, damn near purple. And I'm like, have you seen me? How am I related to this woman?
There are black Puerto Ricans. You do know that.
I know that. But when you look at me and you look at her, it's like, where does this correlation come from? If I tell anybody that that's my blood grandmother, they'll laugh at me.
Wow. And what do you call her? Great grandma, granny? What do you call her?
I just say, hey. I don't even know what to call her.
Just say, hey. Hold on, Josh.
Just hey.
Hey, old lady. From Claremont, Paula, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. You knew you're great?
I did. I was blessed to know my great-grandparents, and they're from Kentucky. And my great-grandfather was actually Cherokee Indian and was like raised in the mountains of Kentucky.
Good Lord.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And it was pretty cool because like growing up, I got told all these stories, you know, and he was actually shot in his leg in his 20s because the cops thought he was like one of the bank robbers back in the days. So he had to walk with the chains for the rest of his life. They thought he was like Johnny Dillinger, you know, and he was like at the wrong place at the wrong time, and like he just got shot in the leg.
So back then, when you get shot in the leg, they just go, "Oops."
Yeah, like literally, like here's a cane, and actually my mom still has the cane. The cane is like 100 years old. It's a wooden cane, so I'm like, it's mine. I'm keeping it. But the coolest part about it is that being from Kentucky, is that my great grandfather actually knew the original Colonel Sanders. Like he knew him before KFC. He helped build one of his original restaurants in Fort Wayne, Kentucky.
Your great granddad knew.
That was like
he knew the Colonel.
Yeah, he knew the Colonel. He went fishing with the Colonel back in the day, and I was just like, wow.
If the first thing that came out of your granddad's life mouth was, "Oh man, he made some damn good chicken," then I don't know if he knew the Colonel.
Yeah, does he know the secret recipe?
Does he have the list of spices?
I will swear to you, it's my great grandmother. Her fried chicken was off the chain. I can still taste it to this day. And I'm like, I swear somebody sold something. I don't know.
So now they stole the recipe from you.
I think they were just friends, and like I don't know, because like my family got like a lot of real estate, because like even I think back in the day, like 7-Up or something, like one of the corporations bought the land, so
they could have sold the recipe.
Yeah, like they bought a putt-putt course. They started doing rentals, and like from Ohio to Florida.
I'm not sure
So
that
I'm
links
actually
back
the
to
original
stealing the
Colonel's.
Colonel's.
I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick.
Stole the Colonel's recipe. That's a damn shame.
Natalie, what do you want to say real quick? Natalie.
Oh, really quick. No, I grew up with my grandma.
Okay.
My grandma, like she took care of me when I was little.
Your great
So I
grandma.
was very
Wow.
blessed. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
And now my
awesome.
son knows his great grandparents.
That is so cool. I never had that experience, man. Yeah, you are blessed, man. We appreciate that. Ray, what they saying over there real quick?
There's actually a lot of people that have met their great grandparents. Somebody said I'm in my late 30s and I have met 2 of my great grandparents, and 3 great grandmas are still kicking it. I'm still blown away by all of that.
We weren't there.
I don't know.
No,
we don't
I
know if he stole the 7 herbs.
Yeah, I don't
we
know.
don't know. B, what's up?
XL powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said their great grandma is 107.
Ooh,
still alive. They actually did an article about her, and she's outlived all of her children except one.
Oh my goodness!
And someone said they're pretty sure that dude that made Coke stole the recipe from her grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what if it's true though?
And now it's in a safe in Atlanta.
What if it's true? It could be true. Ray Celebrity News.
Oh my gosh. Blake Lively. She had another legal win with Justin Baldoni. This is just too much.
All right, we'll update you on that coming up on Johnny's House.
the 250K USA giveaway on XL 1067. Your chance to win $2,500 happens right now. Just enter this nationwide keyword at XL1067.com. Birthday. That's birthday. Enter it now at XL1067.com. The USA 250K giveaway. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right. So, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, they're still trying to figure out who's going to pay whose legal fees.
Yeah, because their actual court thing is over.
Yeah. So the $400 million defamation lawsuit was dismissed. But now they're trying to figure out who's going to pay for whose legal fees. Well, now Blake Lively just won a court ruling.
Okay.
Requiring Justin Baldoni to pay her legal fees. So the judge denied Blake Lively's request for triple damages, but she can still seek damages through other legal channels. So Blake Lively's attorney said that the ruling shows that she acted in good faith and without malice, while Justin Baldoni's lawyers argued that she failed in her bid for damages.
So she has to, we're talking, tens of millions of dollars?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Yes, because it lasted weeks and weeks and weeks.
But if they settled it, hey, this goes away, then you got to pay yours, I pay
Neither
mine.
one of us are wrong, so you pay yours, I pay mine.
Yeah, but now the whole thing is that she feels like he put her through like the ringer and all this stuff with all the whole defamation.
I feel like you put me through the ringer.
Yeah, but like who sued who first?
I don't know.
Wow, but the judge said she can get her legal fees.
So she was suing him first.
Yeah.
Well, then for me, if I'm him, I'm like, you started this, not the you started it thing, but you started this.
Then he came back and was suing her for defamation.
Right, but if you didn't start the whole process, none of us would have ever gone to court and we'd have been fine.
Somebody was talking like they had a team of lawyers at like $350 an hour.
Yeah. So basically, the two sides reportedly spent about $60 million during their legal.
How much?
$60 million. So both of them are saying that. So that means that Justin Baldoni will have to pay. I don't know if it's half of the $60 million or all of her $60 million.
He ain't got that much money.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
$60 million.
Yeah. So I feel like after that, that's the end of it. That's the end of this. Like, he has to pay her legal fees and
it'll
like
never
that's
be
it.
over.
Oh no, that's like a lifelong battle between both of them.
I'll be like when you sue, like when a rapper sues somebody who ain't got the money. You won, but you ain't never gonna get it.
He's only worth $6 million.
Yeah.
He ain't got the money.
How did he spend $60 million in attorney fees?
Yeah, they inflating the numbers a little bit.
If I don't know, and maybe a lawyer can text the XL Mobile and let us know. Maybe they said, okay, when we win this case, we'll sue her to pay your legal fees.
She's worth $30 million.
Yeah, well, her husband's worth it.
He's worth $380 million, but that ain't her money. That's his money. I mean, they're married, but
I mean, some may say that this is all Ryan Reynolds' fault.
Some
may say.
Some might say, y'all look a little cozy.
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah. I'm so like. Anyways, BTS has announced 2 new books they're coming out with
they're
as part
New York top sellers right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pre-order.
As this year's BTS basically huge celebration of their comeback. Basically, it is the BTS lyrics inside. So that is going to explore the meaning behind each of their songs. And then
they're gonna buy those books.
Yeah. And then if fans are still hungry for more, they're going to release a BTS recipe book featuring their favorite Korean dishes.
That's going to sell too.
So it's going to, whether it's Korean fried chicken, braised beef ribs, ginseng chicken soup.
I heard they stole that recipe from the Colonel.
Listen to the podcast.
But I mean, like, these fans will buy anything.
Oh, yeah.
And like, the fact that they're going to explain their songs. And then also these are their favorite recipes.
What's funny is that watching the marketing now from back in the day, you made it when you were in a Tiger Beat or one of Teen Beat magazines.
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing you could buy was your favorite cute little artist holding a puppy. That's all you could buy.
Yeah.
That was all that's available. Now you got cookbooks and meanings behind. Hey, people want it. They got to sell it.
Absolutely. And they're going to sell out, like you said.
Sell out. Oh, yeah. Number one sellers right now as we speak. A lot of people are visiting America for the very first time because their teams are playing in the World Cup. And we're going to find out some things they found fascinating. And what would you show someone if they're coming here for the very first time? We're going to get into that next on Johnny's House. Waking you up on a Monday is Johnny's house. It's 8:09, 20% chance of rain. The sun will be shining, but it's going to be hot. 103 is what it's going to feel like, and it's 80 now. So World Cup, if you've been watching any of the matches, the energy, you can feel it right through the television. Mm-hmm. And any of the watch parties, people are having a great time. But people say, forget watch parties. I'm going to the damn game. Yeah. They're leaving their countries, coming over here to watch the games. And they're saying that people are surprised that they find once they get here.
I mean, they were just following people that were posting like their experience on their social media. Like there was I was following two different people over the weekend, and they were just tweeting and posting.
Where were they from?
One was from Japan, and the other one was from the UK.
Okay.
They'd never been here before, and so they were just kind of like shocked by some of the stuff they found. The one thing that stood out, the guy was super shocked because he got free chips and salsa at Chili's. Because he's like, they don't ever do this over there. Like they just put it on my table. Is it free? Am I supposed to eat it?
Yeah.
And then another guy discovered Texas Roadhouse, and he said, anyone who travels to America, please book a hotel walking distance to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh my God,
it's spectacular.
Is so funny.
Because they don't have that there.
I bet the roll hit his little. What is this? What is this roll?
The one I saw was somebody seeing Buc-ee's for the first time, and they're like, "This is a gas station." Like they're just so blown away. But there's like other things on the list of people that are here for the first time in the States, and it's like Taco Bell, Waffle House. It's just all these places that they're like, "What the heck?" You
know what's funny, and Brian, you're gonna experience this too when you go to London. The first time I was there, I'm like, all right, if I'm here, I want to do it. Give me a traditional English breakfast.
Oh, I'm not eating that.
And I'm thinking I'm getting some English muffins.
No.
I already know what it is. I'm not eating it.
Oh my gosh, I had it.
Yeah,
I had it, and I was like, what?
With beans and something dark red, and it's like it's blood.
Like the meat.
Yeah.
One guy from the UK posted, he's like, and you know, they have like better lingo than us, but he's like, even the express food is delicious. like fast food. Because they don't, unless it's an American franchise, they don't have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like he was just so excited, and he said portion sizes. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we want to find out from you if you had somebody come in here for the very first time, what would you have them try and see? Now, even though, you know, I've been in Florida now 38 years or so, I would say y'all got to get some North Carolina barbecue. I'm sorry. I take pride in that. You got to have it. And then give you the place that I go to and sit back and watch you take that first bite. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And would be totally mad if you ain't like it.
See, for me, it's when I went to Canada and I tried something new for the first time.
What was it?
Ketchup chips.
Oh, yeah.
They are
What is that?
They are so good. You cannot get them like anywhere unless you're in Canada.
Really?
And they're so good.
But now, here's something. When we went to Amsterdam that we were blown away with. It was an ice bar right next to the hotel. But they had a bar and they had Heineken.
Yeah.
But the tap has to be something like 30 degrees or you can't sell it.
It's right at freezing.
Freezing. And they poured it, and we're sitting there going, and we're like,
it was delicious.
This is amazing.
First of all, it was only like a day or two old because they just get it from the factory. But then also, it's like so cold that it hurts your teeth.
So I can understand somebody, but for us, and Brian and I was like, what is this? It's like, listen, if the tap is not, they come in periodically to check the temperature of the beer.
Crazy.
If it's not this temperature, you can't sell it. What is it? And I've never had it since then.
Yeah, that's the best place. For me, it's Waffle House at 3 a.m. Like you got to go to Waffle House at 3. And that is an exclusively American thing and Southern, really.
Yeah.
Waffle House at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it got to hit. You got to want it. And when you eat it, it's like,
you get one of everything. My table is insane when I go there.
And throw me some of them grits in there too.
And they got touch tunes. You can play your own music.
Wow.
That's awesome.
All right. We want to find out from you if somebody was coming here for the very first time, what would you have them try? And when you went somewhere and you tried it and you left the country and you tried it and you were blown away. A 32-degree Heineken straight from the factory. Oh my goodness. It ain't like it over here. It's different. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile for texting is 41067. Live streamers, you're talking to each other. We want to hear about this, and we'll throw it up on social media. Visiting for the very first time to this country, what would you have them try? And when you left this country and went somewhere else, you were blown away by what? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's hear your stories. Call us on Johnny's House. 8:27 on a Monday where some sun and only a slight chance of rain, but the heat is on. 103, what it's going to feel like. It is 80 right now. All right, a lot of people are visiting America for the World Cup to support their teams, coming here for the very first time, and they're just fascinated with stuff we just say, man, that's just how it is. They're fascinated about the things they're experiencing. So we're saying, hey, if someone comes here for the very first time from another country, what would you have them experience or have them taste or have them do? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Back again from New York, Josh. What's going on, Josh?
What's up?
And somebody did call. Somebody texted and said that you're 100% right about Funk Flex. They said you're right.
Every New Yorker will tell you the same thing.
Oh, that's horrible. I like him. He's a fellow DJ. All right, what would you have him taste? What would you have him try out?
If they come into New York, I would have them try White Castle, because I realize a lot of people that come here, when they go to White Castle, it's like, oh my God, I thought this was just a burger that I bought out the freezer in Walmart.
Yeah, they just came down here not too long ago.
And it's still a line to get in.
Yeah.
Still a line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody, they go, oh, this is something I got in the freezer. Nah, 5 o'clock in the morning after the club, because clubs close at 4 o'clock in New York. 5 o'clock in the morning, White Castle, fresh, fire.
Because you can get them in what, 1 bite, 2 bites max?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you get a box.
We
box
did
got like 30 little tiny burgers.
A little suitcase.
Hey, Josh, we did the grand opening of the first one to ever be here. We were on the opening day, and the number of people that walked out with those suitcases, we could not believe. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Burger, you get 1 or 2 bites out the burger, but the fact that it's fresh, the bread is soft, the cheese is oozing, the burger is hot.
You're selling it.
It's real good.
He's selling the hell out of it. All right, man. Well, be safe on the roads in New York, man. Thanks for calling. Call anytime.
I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to the 103-degree weather.
Woo! It's here. It's here, bro. It's hot. All right. See you, Josh. All right. From Tampa, truck driver Brian. What's up, man?
Hey, y'all.
All right, man. So someone visiting here for the very first time, you would take them where?
Actually, it happened. It's crystals and Kool-Aid are the two things that I could think of. Think back 15 years ago, before this whole world went crazy, there was an online club called Couch Surfers. And I had these 2 girls from Germany. They came over and they stayed in my apartment for 2 weeks. And they got to do a lot of new things. We had a whole list of things that they never heard of before. But the biggest ones they got excited about was crystals and Kool-Aid.
I didn't know Kool-Aid was just I guess it is kind of a specific way of thing because it's so much sugar.
I know in the South it is. Down here, they only do Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is a staple for every meal.
Oh, yeah.
In the South,
Yeah. Right. With this, I said, yeah, you guys want some Kool-Aid? And they said, Kool-Aid? What is Kool-Aid?
No. You got to run it together. Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's all one word, Kool-Aid.
Yeah. like now or laters. The now laters.
Right. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, there were some candies that they never had before because it was their first time over in America. So it was a lot of stuff. We had a whole list of, we got to do this, we got to do this. And they had such a blast.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. For my whole life, I thought you put 2 cups of sugar in a pack of Kool-Aid when the instruction says 1.
Yeah. Now you sugar to taste.
Yeah, till taste. Till it gets sweet enough that it's like too sweet.
Right
there. That's the point where you want to have it.
All right. Hey, man, be safe on the roads.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Be what they say.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. They said they had a relative from Norway visit for the first time. And the 3 things they wanted was to see a semi-truck.
Really?
A plane that would pull an advertising banner behind it, like at the beach.
Oh, that's funny.
And eat food out of a basket with paper under it. Because they don't have that there, I guess, in Norway.
Wow.
That's what they wanted, yeah.
That's the whole list of things that they wanted. Ray, what they say?
Somebody said a real American burger and fries.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said that since the 4th of July is right around the corner, hopefully these non-Americans can experience 4th of July fireworks.
Yeah, they're going to be everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere. Yeah. All right, New York, congratulations on the Knicks winning the championship. But because of that, people are pegging you guys are the worst fans. We're going to find out if there's worse fans than y'all. We come back on Johnny's House. 8:35 on a Monday, and Bruno Mars on Johnny's House. 80 getting up to 103 with the heat index, and sunny. All right, congratulations to all you New York Knicks fans.
Woo-hoo!
You did. I heard there's going to be a parade coming up possibly on Thursday. With Brian winning the championship showed his ugly side of New York.
I swear. I mean, I know New York fans are somewhat annoying. And maybe rightfully so. They haven't won in a very long time outside of the Giants. And then the Yankees, obviously, when they buy a good team. But they are like the worst. They've got to be the worst fans. Like, they are like beating up old men for wearing Spurs jerseys.
Yeah.
And then they win the championship, not even in their hometown. They're in San Antonio.
Yeah.
But there's watch parties, obviously. They light school buses on fire. They smacked. I saw the one that really bothered me. They pulled this old man out of his cab and they smashed his cab. Like, that's how he makes his living. Like, what? Why do that?
And I agree with you. But to be honest, this was going to happen in any city that won.
Not this bad. It happens.
I don't know. I mean, the population, if you look at the population of people, obviously it's New York City we're talking about. So according to the number of people around.
There were shootings, there were slashings, there were stabbings.
I'm telling you, this was going to happen no matter where it
no
was,
matter what
depending
city.
on the population.
You think the same thing would have happened if San Antonio?
Philadelphia's won multiple Super Bowls. We didn't have this.
Okay, but also this hasn't happened in 50 years.
Yeah.
So I think that the people, yes.
Hey, but they followed Wemby to his hotel and threw an egg at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
they beat up an old man for wearing his Spurs
No,
jersey.
and I get it.
Tom Brady and the Bucks win. What do? We have a little boat parade where they throw a trophy around the river.
Almost dropped it.
Cool. No, nothing burned.
So we want to find out who's the worst fans. Ray said it's not New York. Ray said that's just
I think no matter what, New York City is trashy to begin with.
Oh.
And I'm from New York, so I will say that. New York City is trashy to begin with, but what did you expect? And it's going to happen anywhere, depending on the population and how long it's been since they've won something.
I promise you, Orlando's never won one. I promise you, the Magic win the championship next year. Not one.
You don't think there's going to be some hood rats in the streets just causing drama?
Not one school bus will be lit on fire.
I bet
one
you
person
Orlando,
will be slashed or stabbed.
Orlando would be on fire in some parts just because people thought it would be so cool to cause a ruckus because we've won.
There's always idiots. Yes, not to the extreme where you murder a person. That's ridiculous. The idea that that's okay because somebody won a championship is absolute lunacy. And then I got the New York fans who goes, well, they ain't fans. They're wearing Knicks jerseys. They're flying Knicks flags. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Now, if we're saying that we're making people mad, I'm going to go ahead and throw my team that I think has the worst fans in the mix. And the reason that they haven't been doing anything crazy because the team sucked for the last couple of years. The Florida Gators. Florida Gator football fans are the worst.
They're annoying as hell.
When they win, annoying.
They're annoying when they lose. When they lose, they tell me how good they are.
That's how I feel about Jacksonville.
Okay.
And they're coming here. Jacksonville lost, and they were still so horrible.
So you think they have the worst fans?
They were horrible. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm going college. I'm going because I used to hang out with y'all. You good people. Love to hang out with you. But when your Gators are winning, it's like you play on the team. The arrogancy is amazing with that. And Brian, you're gonna stay with New York.
Well, because the Gators, while they're annoying and usually not all that smart, they're not stabbing and shooting people and destroying people's livelihood.
Yeah. All right, we want to find out from you. Who do you think has the worst fans, or do you agree or disagree that New York, the Knicks fans? Yeah, hey, listen, it was kind of ugly to watch.
I don't know. You can go back to the 90s, like when the Bulls won. I know when Detroit won, but man, we're 26 years removed from that. We're a little more civilized, I would think.
I don't think
clearly
not.
I
don't think.
Well, I know we're not. I'm watching it.
I think America is where it is in this state. We are not civilized.
I'm not taking America on this. This is New York fans. This is strictly New York idiots.
I was telling a friend of mine the other night. I said, well, we're talking about what's going to happen in New York if they won. I said, there's somebody walking down the street that sees a pair of shoes in a shop window. And they say, we win. I'm going to get them shoes.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with celebrating. It has opportunity to go in and get those shoes.
We're going shopping.
But I will say,
fans be shopping.
Go ahead, right.
No matter where it was going to happen, it was the city, no matter where it was there was going to be some issues.
There's going to be idiots. I'm not disagreeing
Who
with
was
you.
that?
There's idiots at every city. This is a little much.
Was it?
They climbed the side of a hotel to
But
get
look at
to.
the population and the crime to begin with before even any of this happened.
Not my problem. They climbed a hotel to get to the next, to get to the second level because a Spurs fan was inside of a window. They made a human ladder to get a person to their balcony to try to beat the guy up.
What was the city? Was it Philly that greased all the street poles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York should have done that. New York should, because there was
they greased the poles, saying, "No, y'all ain't climbing up any poles today." All right, we want to find out from you. Who do you feel had the worst sports fans? And for doing so, we're going to do something. We're going to treat your dad to a cool Father's Day present from Hammer & Nails Grooming Shop for Men. Hammer & Nails, the world's first barber spa, where your dad can get pampered all day. Pick up any 4 Central Florida locations. We're going to hook you up with that. All you got to do is share what you've been talking about with your friends. It doesn't matter, pro, college, soccer, whoever you think are the worst sports fans. We want to hear about it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is for texting. It's 41067. Live stream social media. You want to hear from you too. The worst sports fan. We're going to hook up your dad for Father's Day. Hammer & Nails. We're going to hook him up. It's a grooming shop for men. We're going to take care of you with that. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Sports fan, who are the worst? Share it now in Johnny's house. .844, it is Johnny's house. And again, congratulations. I forgot the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, they did.
Yes. They won the Stanley Cup, and they're in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I ain't seen any videos. You know, did they tear down?
No, I looked. I didn't
North Carolina State.
Mm-mm.
They ain't tear that down?
Not a bus on fire. No.
Are they usually causing a ruckus out there?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, not a bit. Well, they haven't had a championship in the state of North Carolina. I mean, in Raleigh. In a while, but that's the Stanley Cup.
That's huge.
That is really huge. So we want to find out from you, what are the worst fans? Doesn't matter what sport. We want to hear from you. Going to treat your dad to a cool Father's Day present from Hammer and Nails Grooming Shop for Guys. We need to find out from you, the worst fans ever. Let's go over to Lake Mary and talk to Gabe. Hey, Gabe, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. Who do you think has the worst sports fans?
Oh, I will say there's a lot, but Florida Gator fans.
There it is.
By far.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly.
And
we went a couple of weeks ago. Huh?
And see, they ain't won anything in a while. Basketball, they've been doing great, but football,
Oh, yeah, no football. So my wife's from Knoxville, Tennessee. So I'm, inherently a Vols fan just because of her.
Yeah.
Took my daughter to Morgan Wallen concert a couple of weeks ago up in Gainesville. I'm wearing a Tennessee shirt or hat. My daughter's wearing something. And this guy out of left field was like, volunteer sock, man, get out of here. And then starts yelling at my daughter.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, what in the world? I'm like, dude, this is a concert. And he was just like, I don't care, man. This is Gator country. I'm like, okay, you got it, brother. I don't care. You want a beer? I'll
Really?
whatever you need. And so my wife was like the same thing. She's like, what is happening here? And then another guy was like, yeah, you're good, man. Your daughter's fine, but you can't come back to these seats. And I thought he was like laughing and joking, but like they were like serious. I was like,
are you serious?
Like, it was so weird. But of course, it was like maybe one or two. But
yeah. But see, it only takes one or two to mess your whole night up. Like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I will say, all my family is from New York. I was born there, but I'm a Florida kid. But all my family was like, these New York fans, like it was out of control.
Yeah.
They still live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And they were like, we've never seen anything like this. Like, I agree, Brian. Like they said that they were going to expect people to, go crazy, have fun, but they didn't expect it to go to this level. It's just nuts.
I know you're like, we won, burn a bus.
Yeah, and but if I'm not mistaken, when the Dodgers won, it got crazy. But I don't think they burned buses and messed up people.
Like when the Cubs won, and they hadn't won in forever. Chicago didn't do that.
Yeah,
burn a bus.
Yeah, no.
Same with the Red Sox and Boston. Boston's a rough spot too.
Yeah, it
and
is.
When the Red Sox won of course there's problems. There's always problems.
Yeah.
But it didn't do this.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Absolutely. It reminded me of the Project X guy that
yes, that little party.
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's a great movie. Gabe, you hold on, man. You're going to be in the drawing for this. From Claremont, Sarah, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Sarah. Who do you say has the worst sports fans?
I think that we can't compare to overseas in their soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I
was just in Paris and I had no idea that like the championship thing was happening. And so we were like out having dinner and then we start seeing fireworks and then we were like, everyone was running and then people started blocking bridges. Then like people in riot gear came out. There was tear gassing in the street. We had to like hide.
You had to hide.
Were running. Oh my God. I didn't know what was going on. And then someone finally said they won. And I was like, I didn't even know there was a game.
Who's they?
You wanted to get some croissants and some coffee? And
I know. I'm over here trying to get some fromage or something.
But we're talking about fans that are willing to shoot their own players for making mistakes. Like that's how soccer fans are.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, they were.
I know. And and the thing was too, is that they had like blocked every exit to get like away. And so we had nowhere to go. And then they started throwing fireworks at people. There were like 400 arrests.
You got the experience, man. You got a story to tell. You got a story.
It was like crazy.
Oh my goodness. They closed the Eiffel Tower because they wanted to go after that. Like, how you go after the Eiffel Tower? Goodness.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
Okay, well, yeah.
All right, Knicks fans, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Soccer hooligans just above you guys on jackholes.
They will burn up their own stadium. They'll burn up their own stadium.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You got a point.
Well, I did see a video of a Knicks fan trying to set a Spurs fan on fire in Times Square.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
Literally trying to set him on fire.
Wow.
Well, I have videos of tear gassing and people throwing fireworks at people. So,
well, listen, Sarah, you weren't that damn scared. If you send that video, I'm scared, but let me go ahead and record this.
Hey, web hits, baby, web hits.
I needed people to know.
Let me tell you something, Sarah. I'm under the table. Y'all gonna have to go by the story I tell. I have no video. I have nothing. You hold on. B, what's over there?
ExxonMobil powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. A lot of people saying soccer is way worse, which I totally agree with. A couple New Yorkers say they do agree that it's way further than it should be. But yeah, I mean, it happens everywhere.
Sarah, who got caught up in a sports riot just trying to get her a croissant. We're going to hook you up, treat your dad to a cool Father's Day present from Hammer & Nails, a grooming shop for men. Hammer & Nails, the world's first barber spa, where your dad can get pampered all day. Pick up any 4 Central Florida locations. We're going to hook you up. Ray, celebrity news.
Ariana Grande is launching a new foundation.
Okay, let's talk about that when we come back on Johnny's House.
Team USA opened World Cup play with a 4-1 win over Paraguay Friday night. The Americans were scoring early with 3 goals before halftime.
It's the United States on the board! Less than 7 minutes in!
The U.S. will next play on Friday against Australia. The World Cup schedule today features 4 games, including Spain taking on Cape Verde and Belgium facing Egypt.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
WXXL HD1 Tavares Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 106.7.
Orlando's #1 hit music station. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Ariana Grande has launched a new foundation. It's called Brighter Days Ahead. It's a nonprofit focused on youth mental health, arts, education, and community support. So it's going to provide funding to small groups through 4 initiatives. So what she's talking about is advocacy, mental health care, LGBTQ plus visibility, and emergency relief.
You know, I ain't trying to be funny, but because all of these, celebrities have their own makeup line.
Mm-hmm.
When you said she had a new foundation, I thought you told
Oh my God.
Wow. Awesome. She's going to get in the game.
I'm like, okay,
Like
wow.
a new makeup foundation.
Yeah, a new makeup foundation.
Wow.
Well,
When I
hers
meant
is different.
foundation, I didn't mean like Maybelline foundation, like an actual advocacy, like
Oh, that's awesome.
like helping people.
Yes.
Brighter
I
Days
said, okay,
Ahead
she's
Foundation.
Get in the beauty game. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's going to expand and amplify the life-saving work of organizations she has supported over the years, and the nonprofit has already backed a range of groups, including LGBTQ and mental health and humanitarian.
That's good. You use your name to help the greater good. That's
Absolutely.
awesome. Go ahead, girl.
I don't know if you saw this over the weekend. Musician Oliver Tree.
I did see it floating
The
around
name,
a lot.
I know the name.
Yeah.
I've heard the name.
So this was floating around yesterday a lot. Unfortunately, there were 6 people on 2 choppers, so 2 helicopters that collided.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them that passed away was musician Oliver Tree. He is he's basically known for, I think he's in Brazil. He became very popular over in Brazil.
Okay.
And so, or no, or Argentina. The collision happened in Brazil.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, it's just very sad to see this happen because there's a lot of people that, celebrities in America that actually knew him too. But recently he kicked off a world tour to promote his latest album, and his last performance was on the 6th. And then on Saturday, he posted highlights from his time in Brazil. And then unfortunately, that's when that collision happened.
There are people waiting to see him,
Yes,
finish
on
up the
tour.
tour. Oh my goodness.
On tour. Yeah.
That's
So
heartbreaking.
a lot of people, if you see the song Life Goes On and Miss You, those 2 songs were his songs. And unfortunately, they're reposting those songs, and it's going viral.
Wow.
I know.
That's sad.
Very, very sad. So Seth Rogen, I guess, still has no plans to work with James Franco ever again.
That was his boy.
Yeah.
That was his boy.
A little falling out.
Yeah. So Seth says that he hasn't worked with him in a really long time, and he doesn't have any plans to. They haven't spoken in a really long time either, he said. He said,
Was that the legal problems or?
That's where it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he said, I honestly think that, it's too personal for him to get into it right now. But there's the public facing side of it, which he's spoken about. And then he said that there's like the internal side that he hasn't really he's not ready to talk about.
If he's talking about that publicly right now, he's pretty much telling my boy, don't reach out to me.
Yeah.
Well, James Franco
I'm
was
not ready.
talking about it too, and he
Okay.
said that I actually apologized for putting him in a position to have to address it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really all he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it didn't
Yeah.
get too deep as to what's going on.
So he heard that and came back and say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to talk to
Yeah,
you,
and
bro.
Seth Rogen himself, he's like, I don't know what I would benefit from if he got into it, like deeply got into like the problems and everything. He's like, I wouldn't benefit from it. So
He's come to the realization the friendship's over.
Yep.
It's over. It's done. It is a done deal. All right. Second time today, making sure you know what's going on so you walk around informed what's trending. We'll do it again next. Johnny's House. 908 Johnny's house, making sure you know what's up, what's trending next. What can we expect, B?
You know, it's hurricane season. There's something to watch.
Already?
Yes.
Oh, man. I did a song. Nine 11 Johnny's house. Want to find out what's going on. Brian, what is trending?
Well, something to keep an eye on. I think we might be able to adopt this. It would be good for us. The United Kingdom is banning social media for kids under 16.
Are they really?
Yeah, so they announced new rules that could take effect as soon as next year. It's going to include platforms like Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X. So it's going to be modeled after similar laws that were passed in Australia, but it's going to go a little further, block live streaming and chatting with strangers. They're also looking at the possibility of imposing curfews to limit online activity. So after a certain time of day, if you're under 16, you can't be online. Now, obviously, they said the ban in Australia has been pretty ineffective because there's always a workaround.
So you need help from the families,
right?
You
There's always a workaround.
You just lie on your age.
Yeah, they're trying. They said they're just trying to stop the addictive habits and the mental health abuse that kids are finding online.
Oh, for sure.
So,
I mean, are you stopping it or are you just prolonging it?
I don't know.
You know,
I mean, they're letting you develop to be an adult before you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
But they're trying.
Yeah. Well, they're sitting back. So we got to try something. Okay.
Right.
If nothing happens, fine. At least we can say we tried.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
So we'll see how it goes. The National Hurricane Center just increased its forecast chances for a system that could move into the Gulf and turn into the first tropical depression or storm of the season. So as of 8 a.m., it's over by Mexico right now, and it's still inland. So it hasn't moved out into the Gulf yet. So as of 8 a.m., it's a low pressure system. It was just over northeastern Mexico. It does have showers and thunderstorm activity. They said development while it's on land isn't expected to happen, but it could reemerge over the Gulf. And then Tuesday or Wednesday, it could develop into something leading into later in the week. A 20% chance of development in the next 2 days, 30% in the next 7 days.
We're having this conversation already, huh?
Yeah.
Already.
Next update, 2 p.m. today, but it's still going to be over the land, so we don't know for sure yet.
So, because once it gets to that warmer water, you see,
Right.
and that's where it gets its energy, Brian.
Yep.
And then at that point, we don't know where it's going to go, but we're sure that once it gets that energy, it's going somewhere.
How's your son feeling about all this?
He was tracking some. I guess there was some major storms in the Midwest, you know.
Well, he'll have to shift his focus to the tropics here
He's
soon.
He's real arrogant about that. I can ask him, hey, man, is it going to rain? I'll ask him, hey, is it going to rain today? No, I couldn't tell you.
He says, stop asking stupid questions. Open up your water app.
Yeah, really.
We got serious things to think about.
Okay, fine. I don't even ask anymore.
So 2 o'clock today, you'll get another update.
All right.
And we've been talking about sports fans. This is the anti-New York Knicks fan. This has gone viral following a 2-2 draw with the Netherlands in Dallas. Japanese soccer fans went viral because they stay behind to clean up trash in the stadium. So the practice goes all the way back to elementary school in Japan. They have a philosophy of leaving things exactly the way you found it.
That's incredible.
So they're taught that from an elementary school age. So they bring trash bags to clean up after themselves. So there's a viral video that's gone through. New York Giants quarterback Jameis Winston, who is working with Fox on the World Cup coverage, left the booth and went down there and helped them clean.
Can you imagine if it's your job to clean the stadium? You say, shh, don't say nothing, don't go.
Yeah,
seriously.
Shh, don't go.
I think it's awesome.
I do too. They show streets in Japan, no trash anywhere.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Man,
I can't even get my kid to leave things the way he found it.
They show the streets of Times Square after Saturday night's win.
Oh,
My
Oh,
goodness.
Sunday morning it was
Sunday
so
morning.
bad.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Can you imagine they did that? Hold on. Before we all disperse and go back to our homes, let's clean this up.
Right. I'm going to burn this bus, but when we're done,
we're going to clean up.
we're going to
the
sweep it up.
street.
But that is pretty cool.
It is cool, man. They've always been known to do that
I
kind of
wish
stuff.
we could figure that out.
I've heard sporting events, they clean the locker room.
Yeah.
You know.
There are some coaches that make their players do that, even in like college football. But like in
great.
Japan, they're taught since elementary school, you leave it the way you found it.
As a morning show, we do that wherever we go.
Yeah.
Wherever we move dishes, we move plates, because the last thing we want to say, man, they're a slob.
Yeah.
We make a point to do that ourselves. So maybe some people do like that. Listen, we come back. I got to find out something about the workplace. I'm gonna hook somebody with some Universal Orlando Resort tickets. I'll tell you what I'm looking for next on Johnny's House. 918 Johnny's house. Is it still 80 or has it gotten warmer than that?
It's 84.
84, going to feel like 103. And they said later in the week it's going to feel like it's 109. But we'll take it. It's okay. It's going to be mostly sunny, and there's only a slight chance of rain. Yesterday on Sunday, I usually relax, and I try to find a movie to watch, and I saw this pop up, and it's on Netflix. It's called Ladies First, and it stars Baron Cohen, the guy that plays, what's his name?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
He plays Borat.
Yeah. And I won't tell you the whole movie because they just released it yesterday. But the premise of it is he's this really womanizing, arrogant boss. And there's a woman on his staff that, she has an idea, but she goes into this meeting and they overshadow her and blah, 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 blah. So he walks outside, bumps his head, hits his head on the concrete. And when he comes forward, the world has changed. Now, women are running everything and guys are just guys. So all the advertising you see are men with their shirts off. The whole world,
everything's flipped.
Yeah, everything is flipped.
Got it.
And
He reminds me of Shallow Hal, right? Isn't that one?
No, Shallow Hal.
Not Shallow Hal. What's the one where he sees all the girls as beautiful?
I know you're talking about. He knew what they think. Oh
no,
Shallow Hal was that.
Right?
Yeah.
He thinks that all the girls are beautiful, but in real life.
No, but this one, the world has just everything.
Okay.
So I'm watching this, and it made me think, we don't really work in an office environment. It's us. And Ray, you're the woman that we have interaction with.
Yeah.
But they were in the movie, they were talking about how he had to change his look because he doesn't look appealing for the office. And I'm sitting there going, is it like that? And then when he was in the office, there's a boss that was like, hey, there's a room for expansion. And why don't you come over to my house and we'll talk about it? And I'm going, really? And I mean, it was all the
So it's basically what girls have to deal with on a daily basis.
And that's what I'm trying to find out. Is that true? Is it like that?
Yeah.
I mean, this movie I know it's a movie, so it takes everything to the extreme.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah. But he went to, it was, I'm sitting back watching this going, okay, I know I'm not stupid. I know these things happen. And I'm not really in an office environment. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, is that the type of thing that happens? There was this one boss that, she said, hey, let's talk about your, promotion. Why don't you come over to my house? And I'm sitting going, and I guess because our place has always been run by women.
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
around
true.
here, it's always been run by women.
The big boss is always a female. Which is,
yeah. So that's why I'm like, maybe I'm out of the loop. I guess I'm asking, what is the office environment like? Because there's one scene that I thought about you and Brian. He walks in the office and one of the female coworkers goes,
oh my God.
and she goes, oh man, let's say it's Brian. Oh, Brian, I like that shirt you're wearing today.
Yeah, are you wearing that shirt?
Yes.
What is this? Hold on, wait. What is this movie called?
It's called Ladies First.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
And of course, you know what's gonna happen and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it made me think. I'm like, okay, I know those things happen, but is it like that, or is it that prevalent every day? Again, Ray, I work with you.
Yeah.
You're an equal.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like I think like you guys for the most part too.
And in this building, we don't really see it.
No.
But like you said, we've had a leader that's a female my entire time here.
Yeah.
I've been here 25 years and it's always been a female at the head of everything.
Now, our boss is a male, but he answers.
Yeah.
But
I don't feel like, well, maybe they, out of respect for her, they just never got that way. But it was never that way with anybody here.
I've never
that I remember.
Yeah, not here.
And I guess that's my question. If you work in the workforce, is it like that? Is it still used? I know it used to be like, if you ever watched the show, old TV series called Mad Men, and it was about the advertising agency, I think like in the 60s or something. And they let the women know all the women could do was be secretaries. That's as far as you can go. Yeah. You can't get further than that. And somebody's like, hey, man, I'm kind of down today. Why don't you go down and check out one of the secretaries? That was just work.
My God.
That was the way it was.
Right.
Like
you walked into work knowing you were going to get catcalled and like oogled and all that stuff. Because that's the environment.
So I know that, but I'm just thinking, has it changed? Again, I come in, I do my job. I talk to you guys, I hang out, and I go home. So I don't know the inner workings of the office anymore. So my question to you, is it like that? I mean, do you have to be cautious on, okay, I need to make sure I dress up today to be not necessarily appealing to the workplace, but be appealing to my, my coworkers? And look, I pulled this shirt out of the dryer.
Same.
And I try to ask myself, does it still? Oh yeah, I can wear it now because I hadn't been able to wear it.
I smell it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You know, if we got something to do, then I mean, Brian looked really nice the other day. Both of you guys look great then.
Oh,
We
thanks.
dress up.
Yeah.
But other than that, so that's my question, Ray. I mean, again, you're only here for a limited time too.
Yeah, I mean, like I've heard. I'm trying to think of some of my friends that actually work in, a
Like
different
in
kind of environment
places.
or business. Yeah, and I mean, I've heard one of like somebody trying to use like their authority as like a privilege to be like,
Really?
hey, you want to have like lunch with me or something? But then
That
it kind of like,
happens?
but she thought it was like a lunch for like work, and then she'd come to find out, and she'd be like, oh no, he definitely wanted like
In
other
this
things.
day and age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
he was a higher up, and so
Yes.
that's why she was like, okay, this must be for work, and it wasn't.
If you're a higher up and do that, you're asking to be fired.
Yeah, prior to here, I did retail, and retail, both sides are bad. They treat each other equally,
Yeah.
like that way. So, like in retail, that's all the experience I have.
Yeah.
Now, I know my wife deals with it in real estate.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know that.
Okay, so she deals with it too.
Yeah,
like
she-
a male superior.
Not necessarily in her office, but with the other agents.
Yeah.
It's Like her office is great.
Yeah.
But
with
like
other agents.
when
I
she
can see
deals with
that.
other agents, like sometimes she'll make me go, "Oh my gosh,
I could totally see
I
that.
got another one." Yeah.
And the hospitality where you came from, Ray, you guys just all dated each other. So it couldn't have been.
Yeah, I mean,
So you can be a boss and go, hey, man, we just hired this new hot chick.
It's a lot like retail.
yeah,
It's just
kinda
it's the
just
Wild
like-
West.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. The XL Mobile is 41067. But I want to talk to you. It's a can't miss, must see summer as you live the movies at Universal Orlando Resort. We're gonna hook you up. We were there on Friday, and you guys were there over the weekend having a great time. We wanted you to experience that too. But I'm just kind of curious. Tell me what it's like in the office, in the workplace today. I know this movie is an extreme. If you've seen it, again, it's called Ladies First. It's on Netflix. It's been out since May 22nd. I just happened to see it yesterday. 407-919-1067, 877, 919-1067. Is it that bad in the workplace, or is this an over-exaggeration of a TV or a movie show, of a movie? 407-919-1067, 877, 919-1067. Universal Orlando Resort. Got to hear your stories coming up on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 938. We're talking about a movie that's on Netflix. It's called Ladies First. It's where a chauvinistic boss bumps his head, comes to, and the whole world is reversed. Now, women are in charge, and guys are like, oh, and I was looking at some of the things that they were exaggerating through the movie, and I'm just kind of curious to find out if it's still like that today, because I don't really work in an office environment. I work with Brian and Ray. And every other Tuesday, have a meeting with Jeremy Rice. Other than that, Mount Dura, Ryder, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. How we doing?
Good. Just trying to find out if life imitated art or art imitated life when it came to the treatment of people getting an office place.
Yeah, so it wasn't an office, but about 5 or 6 years ago, I worked in a hibachi restaurant. And, there were some guy servers and women servers. And what had happened was the manager, anytime there was a good table or a large party, where we knew they was going to get a good tip, he would purposely skip over the women and give it to us guys instead. And I'll never forget one time one of my coworkers, she came in and she had a different makeup look on. And the first thing the manager said was that she looked like a clown and sent her home because he didn't like the way that
That's
her
funny.
makeup looked.
It's a segment like that in that movie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where they sent him home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and anytime any of the women didn't wear like a low shirt that showed their cleavage or anything, he said he hated their outfit and that they needed to go home and come back.
And how many years ago was this?
Very bad.
How many years ago was this?
This was like 5 years ago. I worked in this restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does.
So I think that guy needs to bump his head for sure.
Seriously.
That's crazy. I would have never in a million years thought that someone thought like that.
Really? That's why when I saw it, I'm like, is this Hollywood or is it really like that?
That's wild that he would give the big tables to you guys.
Because in my head, if I was the manager, I would give the big tables to who I know needs it more in life. Like, okay, like Ray's a single mom. Maybe this week might be, you know what, she could probably use this table today. That's how I would operate.
Yeah. Or you know what, this is a big table important. Who's my best server?
Yeah, right.
All right, hey, take care of that one because
Yeah, but if I'm gonna give it to someone, it would be based on who I think needs, not necessarily like who it is.
My goodness. All right, you hold on a second, Ryder from Sanford. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Good. First of all, did you happen to see the movie?
I did.
Ooh.
I did. I loved it.
So you can see why I'm asking this question. Is like, is it still like that, or is that just Hollywood?
100% believe it's still like that. I have experienced so many different things from that movie. It's probably one of the reasons why I enjoyed it so much. I loved how eye-opening it was for others to be able to observe as well.
So you would dress for work in a manner that stood out to the male employee? I mean, the male boss?
That is correct. We would actually, during COVID, we went into a casual attire where you were permitted to wear jeans. And my leadership stated you should dress for the job that you want. And we really had to be very careful with wearing jeans versus wearing business skirts or nice blouses and heels, high heels for sure required. So we received a lot of feedback regarding that. And I work for a major corporation, major presence here in Florida. And somebody HR, if you were to complain, HR had their back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be crazy in this day and age. I can see back, like I said, Mad Men back in the 50s and 60s. That was okay, whatever, you're fired. But right now, stuff like that would occur. Like, hey, Michelle, you're doing some great work. I see you moving up in the company. Why don't you come by the house tonight and we can sit down and talk about it over a drink? Someone would say that.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I didn't personally experience that. There were after work events, kind of like happy hour instances.
Yeah.
And you kind of got the vibe where you were like, do I go? How about no?
Yeah, that's like what my friend was saying. She was like, I literally thought it was a lunch for work to talk about work. And she's like, we didn't even talk about work, not one bit. Not one thing was about work. She was like, she didn't know, like, it was a pointless lunch. She was like, why am I here?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that it was an extreme, but I guess it really does happen. But you enjoyed it because you've seen those things happen in the world that you work in. for the world that you live in.
Absolutely. Yeah, I enjoyed seeing the men's part of it, having it flipped, how it would be so different.
I know. Now, I don't want to, Michelle, I don't want to give too much away, but when he came to work and they was like, look, you got to do better. And his friend had to take him to the round to get his hair done. and the thing that they were selling at the spa for 20% off.
Right. I loved it.
He went back and got it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All right. See, that means y'all should see the movie. Hold on a second, Michelle.
I don't need to see it now. You done told me.
What did he say over there?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said their professional engineer at one point, this is a while back, the supervisor told them to wear more skirts as part of their performance evaluation.
Can you do that?
Like on your evaluation?
Well, Ray, your work is great. You're coming in every day prepared, but I would really appreciate if you wear more skirts.
Oh, no.
They said she's introduced as a woman engineer, not just an engineer.
Really?
That's crazy.
Okay, so I've heard that too, where it's like, this is a female pilot. Why can't I just be a pilot?
Right.
Instead, they introduce her as a female pilot.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Michelle, we're going to hook you up a Universal Orlando Resort ticket so you can enjoy some of the fun that we experienced last week. Wow, y'all. Hey, if this is you, we talking about y'all. Let's get out of here. It's 9:45. It's 9:48 on a Monday, and we must leave. Sandra Ray, what's going on?
Just doing some stuff around the house, and
You're always gonna be doing stuff around the house.
I know. I'm just trying to get it together, and then other than that, just relaxing.
Good. Brian Grimes.
Nothing. Got some radio shows to do. Against my better judgment, I need to do some yard work, and it's gonna be 103 degrees outside today.
Well, all that you did this weekend gonna come all out the porch.
Oh,
Thick, though. It ain't gonna be running out. It's gonna come out like oil.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Bro, get it as quick as you can, or do it as late as you can.
I'm just gonna do it. When I'm done, I can jump in the pool. And then don't forget Friday, I will be at Wall Street Plaza with our good friends from Michelob Ultra. Team USA plays at 3. We will be there officially from 6 to 8, but I'm going to go watch the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're going to have tickets to give out to the World Cup games down in Miami. So come out Wall Street Plaza Friday nights.
You know, the thing about, I noticed about soccer, and I mentioned this before, we're talking 2 hours, 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
That's it.
Game just moves.
Get in, get out.
A little bit of stoppage time, but not much.
But like a little
4 or 5 minutes.
And the thing I like, you know how in the NFL, after halftime, they're out there stretching and stuff, they come right out the locker room, get right on the field.
Start running.
That's the craziest thing. All right, we're going to hand this thing over to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.